Hello, my name is Makasi. We're talking about the Bodhi Howdy Friends shirt today. I got this a long time ago. I haven't had the chance to talk about it. Now it's as good as ever, I believe. This is my first Bodhi shirt. Will not be my last for sure because I love this shirt so much. Actually, this might be my only Bodhi shirt for a short while. I moved to Germany in less than a month. Can't or shouldn't buy anymore. So, okay, review time. That's just nonsense. Run that intro real quick, please. With every Bodhi purchase, you get this little tag that tells you a lot about the product. We're gonna go through it one by one, and then I will talk about each point more in the rest of the video. Season, PF22, season title, EABA, stands for Emily Adam Bodhi Oshla. Reference item, embroidered panel. Reference origin, embroidery, novelty. Reference period, 1940. Reference location, New England, USA. Textile technique, embroidery. Production note, enlarged reproduction of an embroidered panel of a man walking a dog by the tail. The original was spelled houndy, a not uncommon alternative spelling in the early 20th century. Units produced, products of India. Garments made from reproduction of antique textiles selected by hand for quality and provenance by Emily Adam Bodhi Oshla in New York City. Fabric reference sourced and preserved sustainably by textile specialists. All wear, mending, and idiosyncrasies are unique to the original textile. Let's start from the top down. The collar. It is the bowling collar, which is honestly one of my favorite. With regard to shirts, I honestly like it more than spread most of the time. It's a bit more fun, whimsical, more carefree. Sometimes spread collar can feel too official and I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard sometimes. The flaw of a bowling collar, however, you can't button it all the way. You have to keep the collar open. And I mean, some of them you can, but it won't look good. You want the collar to be spread open. This though, I really like it. I typically wear this over a shirt or wear it on its own. I never really use it as a middle layer, so I'm not too concerned about the collar taking up too much attention or anything to that nature. Initially, I was a bit thrown off by having long sleeve on the bowling collar. Most of the time, the shirt is short sleeve. After having it for a year or two now, I'm learning to like how weird or eccentric this shirt is. The sleeves are a bit shorter than I would like them to be. I would have loved them to cover all of my hands, leave like, a few centimeters off my finger, but they go down roughly to here, which is fine, but it's not the greatest it can be. I normally wear this as a long sleeve, but the beautiful thing about having long sleeve is fold it up, make it look even more carefree. If you get this shirt though, I believe the sleeve will be one of the major things that you will love about this because it's so rare to find a bowling collar shirt that are long sleeves. The embroidery is very thick, very vibrant, very strong. Some embroideries you gotta come really close to see that it's embroidery instead of print, but this, it is so thick you can see that it's not printed from afar. I love this feature. The front and the back have the same embroidery. On top it says Howdy Friends. On the bottom is an illustration of a man walking a dog by its tail. A bit weird, but we're gonna roll with it. You get your usual Bodhi logo on the bottom right on the back. It has become their signature now. I like it. I do wish we could have gotten more embroidery. You can never have enough. The embroidery is definitely the main attraction to the shirt. Bodhi has made other shirts, but some of them are printed or pleat. I prefer embroidery. Oh, while we're at it, the shirt is in line, so you can really see the reverse side of the embroidery. I'm a bit iffy here. I would have loved some lining so the shirt would have been a bit heavier, feel more thought out. I get it that this is a summer piece, but they could have done like a viscose lining or silk lining. It won't be too heavy. I'm gonna say something right now though that's gonna lose some subscribers. So the dog on the shirt, the breed is called the Bull Terrier. I honestly think it's one of the ugliest looking dogs out there, and there are people that think all dogs and baby are cute. Not me. I am objective. There are dogs that are ugly to the point that it's cute. This is not one of them. There are humans that are ugly to the point that's cute. I am not one of them. If you own this dog, please consider getting another one so you don't have to look at this one too much. I'm sure they got amazing personality, but 4 buttons. Love the color. They're kind of white, so they provide a nice contrast to the eggshell color of the shirt. This would have had 5 or 6 buttons if it didn't have the bowling collar. I typically wear this open when I have a T underneath, and when I wear it on its own, I would typically button the bottom 3 or 3 or 4. I never go 2 or 1. Doesn't look too good in my opinion. The color is off-white or kind of like soft eggshell. I love that it's not artificially white, which isn't my favorite. The red of the embroidery, I'm a bit stuck on this. So Though the red pops the shirt, someday I feel as though it's a bit too strong and I want something softer or a new color altogether. You get brown, black, red, blue, and pink on the human. Would have loved the brown to be something else, but it's not the biggest of embroidery, so it's okay. The dog is in black. You also get some spots. Then, of course, you get the green grass, which is a nice touch. Overall, the colors on the shirt does increase the whimsical point. I believe these only came out in this off-white color. If they were to come out in black, I might get the black. Actually, no. This off-white is great. The black would have felt a bit too strong. 100% cotton, but not thin fabric like this Prada shirt. There's a substantial weight to it. You feel its presence. Though it's a bit see-through, it's still heavy. When one on its own, I don't know if I got the footage of that, you can't see your body, which is a nice touch. Some items are see-through and I don't like those. Would love for Bode to make these in lamb leather. Okay, now that I think about it, my next button-up would definitely be a leather shirt. Hopefully lamb or horse, something to that nature, because I don't have that yet. I need that in my closet. This product is made in India, and I found this quote by Emily talking about her connection to the factories in India. Here's what she has to say. Our manufacturers Delhi, Calcutta, and Chennai, while most of our embroidery studio are in Delhi. We make research trip at least twice a year. I love that in India, textile is still a cottage industry. Of course, there are factories, but there are also little homes converted into workshops. On one of my trips, I noticed that they have looms and everyone work within their home. At fabric appointments here, it would be the head person who was running the workshop living room whom you would meet. I particularly love the way that they would wrap my purchases in newspaper and tie them with yarn. That's a quote by Emily, something I want her to implement with Bode as a brand. You know, package it that way. You know, I would love to have some made up newspaper, like, you know, with Bode logo, or tell us about the season, tell us about the next runway, give us like hidden clues, or talk more about yourself, Emily. Talk about your husband, talk about the company, talk about your heritage, talk about his heritage. I think that would have been a nice touch. This shirt retails for $650, which is quite high, but not that high when you put the high fashion lens on. Prada shirts are like $1,000, but then again, Prada has a heritage. Bode is a relatively new brand. You will never guess how much I got these for. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds. Try to guess how much I got it for. The 4 answers are on the screen. I got these for $125. The deal of all deals. I was ready to buy all available, but it was the last one. Anyway, you know, obviously the price is quite high, but Bode is simply retailing their product to the industry standard. It's high fashion. You can't price your item too cheap, otherwise people will think, are these high fashion, or are these like on the stage of Acne Studio, Zara, or Forever 21? So they gotta price it high like the rest of their peers. I got this shirt in a medium to large, which is essentially a medium. I would have loved a large or extra large, but this medium fits me pretty good. As you can see by the video, decent amount of space on the chest, good shoulder area. The length is really good on me. The sleeve could be a bit longer. Anyway, you know, they fit me well. Bode products though are all over the place when it comes to their sizing. For example, this is a medium/large. This is a large/extra large. This is an extra large/extra large. Yet they all fit me. So my recommendation would be ask for measurement when bought secondhand. When bought from stores such as Essence, check their measurements. Any store that doesn't provide measurement, email them if you are very particular about sizing. I take a bit of risk, so you guys don't have to. If I were to get this in a large, I might be able to use this as an exterior layer, but since I'm already one size too small, only work as one layer or simply over a t-shirt. One con about white shirt, they get dirty really fast. Sweat stain is a big problem. Again, Bode, please just add an interior lining so I won't feel this ick, you know, interior lining would solve a lot of my problems. I haven't had the chance to wear this much at all because I've been away from it for a year. I will wear it a lot when I reunite with them soon. Actually though, I also got this Prada shirt recently. We'll see. We'll see which one I decide. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely shirt. My extended family love hiking, so I will wear this on one of the hikes. Hopefully get some beautiful footage with it on. I pride myself on my B-roll game. I'm gonna have the strongest B-roll in the fashion world when I'm in Germany. Give me time. Munich is very close to Italy, Paris, Berlin, China, South Korea, Thailand. So it's gonna be a 2-3 hour train ride, you know. I cannot wait to awkwardly walk back and forth in front of the Eiffel Tower with my big camera. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. My name is Mackenzie. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.